And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Woolley Show. With me is Ming Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And I am Cameron Woolley. So, Happy New Year. First show of 2022.
Oh,
Today's
yeah.
date, January 5th, 2022.
Yeah. How's your New Year? Did you do anything fun?
I just hung out with...
Were you on Discord?
No, I was not on Discord.
Okay.
Well, I was... Okay. One of my friends was away, so we called him on Discord while we were hanging out. It was just me and a couple other friends of mine. We just did some funny stuff, played some Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't know, just...
Nice.
Because that fandom came back after they released a new game, so...
Yeah. That's cool. Speaking of games, my friend rented out the entire Silver Ball Museum in Asbury Park.
Oh my god, dude, that place is good.
It's a pinball museum, so they have, I don't know, like 100 pinball machines, maybe more.
That place is the best.
And I kind of had the whole place to ourselves, so that was fun, man. That was
I
fun.
remember one day when I was like 10 years old, my friend and I went to Silver Ball, and we just spent the entire day breaking the high scores for the day on that.
Oh, man.
Like on all the pinball machines and whatnot.
Yeah. I was reminded how bad I suck at pinball. Mind you, I used to have a pinball machine, too.
Wow.
I'm still awful. Still awful.
Dude, you must have been like the coolest person ever if you had a pinball machine in your own house.
I was like 26, so I mean, does that cross the line between nerddom? And I don't think so. I think that makes you the coolest kid
that makes you the coolest
in the apartment complex.
Makes you the coolest kid in the apartment, dude.
Yeah.
If you okay, now I'm assuming this is the 1980s.
No, what year? No, it was 1999, 2000. I bought it in 2000.
Okay, dude, still, if you have a pinball machine in your house,
it was cool.
That's really cool if you have a pinball machine in your house.
Yeah, I don't have that machine anymore. I had to sell it, but easy come, easy go, my friends. Easy come, easy go. But that was my New Year's. It was fun. Good, clean fun.
Yeah.
Good, clean fun.
Yeah.
Who was having fun for a little while? The New Jersey Devils. Huh?
Yeah, we were having fun for a little bit. Last week we were sitting here talking, dreading the NHL coming back. We're sitting there, we're like, oh dear God, it's not going to be fun, because dude, they were reeling for a while there. They were losing games handily.
I think they had only won once.
They won
in December.
They won once in
December. They beat the Flyers on December 8th. They won 3-0. Then they took a dive. Then the COVID postponement happened, which probably was the best thing for them, right?
People came back. Nico Hischier and Ryan Graves.
Yeah,
coming back. Big deal. Then they come back against Buffalo. They win. Dude, it's great stuff. We'll get to the games themselves later, but. Dude, just some great stuff overall that we've been seeing.
Gave me hope, man.
Dude, yeah, it gives us all hope. Dude, Jack Hughes. We just gotta talk about this guy for just a second. Oh my God. Dude, it seems like this season, even with the dislocated shoulder, he's on another level.
I forgot.
The last...
I gotta admit, I forgot he was injured.
In his last 4 games, he has 9 points.
It's crazy.
3 goals and 6 assists in his last 4 games.
Crazy.
Dude, it's ridiculous the stuff he's doing. He was the NHLPA Player of the Week.
Yeah, when was the last time a Devils player was a Player of the Week? Do you even remember?
Probably
like Zach Parise, maybe.
Probably. I'm assuming Taylor Hall at some point.
Okay, Taylor Hall.
I'm assuming
probably.
At one point Taylor Hall was NHLPA Player of the Week during his freakish point streak, which we're never going to see again. By the way, that's like we're never seeing a 26 game point streak again. But Jack Hughes, there is something about him. We have been waiting for a transcendent talent like him for the one was, I think, since Kovalchuk left, there hasn't really been anyone to fill that gap of just an offensive powerhouse other than Taylor Hall for that 1 year.
Right.
It was just 1 year of Taylor Hall, and in between, it's been a bunch of mid-tier guys. Like, yeah, Kyle Palmieri scored 30 goals in 2015-16, but he wasn't like, that's not something that a playoff team depends upon being their top scorer. Like Kyle Palmieri, I respect him. I appreciated him for what he did here. I'm always I'm rooting for him on the Islanders.
Yes.
Like, he's a good player. He fits anywhere he goes, but he can't be relied upon as a top scorer. And then we waited and waited and waited. Jack Hughes gets drafted, rookie year, plays, he doesn't produce. He plays well. He shows flashes of being really good.
Yeah. Now, granted, first year, he was 18 and
Yeah,
he was like
18 years old,
100
super
pounds,
undersized.
like
Yeah.
soaking wet.
Yeah, he was undersized.
Yeah,
and I know I don't like to bring up the old head talking points like, oh, this team doesn't have enough size, or this, that, he can't play center. It's like, dude, just let the kid play. We'll worry about getting size later.
It's a physical game, though. Size matters.
It's a physical game. Yeah, I know size matters, unfortunately, but for a guy with Jack Hughes' skill set, all he needed to do was put on some weight. He put on the weight last year.
Yeah.
He started really well. Then he kind of tapered off a bit, but the talent was there.
Yeah.
And this year, the first 2 games, shot out of a cannon.
Game-winning goals.
It was just the electric vibe surrounding him.
Yes.
Was something that we have not seen in a really long time. For Devils fans, at least, we haven't seen it in a while.
It was awesome to see.
And then he gets hurt. So it's like, oh, God damn it. It was because he's fun to watch.
And what, 4 periods in, he gets,
He's eye candy. And then he comes back. No, kinda. He's good, but not like amazing. And then COVID. Then he comes back. Again, shot out of a cannon. 9 points in 4 games. You don't need underlying metrics to tell you that is really good.
That is good.
He had 3 points in the game against Buffalo, 3 points in the game against Edmonton, including a power play goal and the game-winning goal in overtime.
Yes.
In the Washington game, he had 2 assists, including a beautiful assist on the game-winning goal by Nico Hischier.
Yes.
And then last night, he got an assist on a goal by Tomas Tatar, I believe.
Yes.
So, 4-game point streak, 9 points in 4 games. As of right now, he is at exactly a point per game on the year.
I'll take that any day.
17 points in 17 games.
I'll take that any day.
He is just, he's great. He is he's as much as this team can ask for right now. He is on fire. He's fun to watch. He gives us a reason to believe.
And this is him. He's not playing over his head. This is him.
He's not going to keep up. Dude, if he scored at a 9 points per 4-game pace for the rest of his career, dude, forget Kovalchuk, forget Elias, dude. That's Gretzky.
Yeah, we got the next Gretzky in our team. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
We're not getting ahead of ourselves.
Right.
No, although we kind of are. But dude, he is just.
Is Jack Hughes going to score 100 goals this season?
Jack Hughes. The thing is with Hughes, he's not a goal scorer, but I've always said this about him. He has a super underrated shot.
Yeah, we've seen it. I mean, I'd love to see it.
Granted, it's not. The confidence is there. The swagger is there.
Yes.
The vision is there. He plays the game unlike a lot of players in this league.
Yeah. And how old is he?
He's like
20. 20. He's 20.
I think he's 20 or 21. I don't know.
20 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Another guy I'd like to give a shout out to, Nico Hischier. He's playing pretty well.
Yeah.
Injury concerns. Did not play last night.
The mysterious lower body injury.
With the lack of reporters that this team has that are not team sanctioned. Like, as much as I love Amanda Stein.
Sure.
she's not. She does what the team tells her to do.
But she's the source, though.
Like she's no. According to a fan on Twitter,
Okay.
who's been a member of the Devil's Internet community for a while.
Okay.
I recognized his name for a while. Gianni NJD on Twitter said that Nico Hischier broke his foot, and we're sitting there like, are you kidding me? Can these two guys just be on the ice at the same time for a whole season? Like, can we
Apparently
just
not,
get that
man.
for an extended period of time? Can we have fun
not.
for more than 1 week? Yeah. But apparently he practiced today with the team, and it's an issue of pain tolerance. And
is it a broken foot? Is there a fracture in that foot?
It's not a broken, but dude,
is he Brett Favre?
Dude, he got hit. Dude, he got hit by an Alexander Ovechkin slap shot in the foot. That's tough. But if it's an issue of pain tolerance, I mean, given how hockey players work,
Sure.
Unless I open Twitter and something tells me otherwise, he's going to be suiting up tomorrow night against Columbus.
Okay, I mean, Godspeed. I hope it doesn't get aggravated or make it worse, but, I will never question his toughness, whether it is or not a broken foot. I mean, it's hurting. And I mean, I got to ask you, what's with everyone getting hit in the face, man?
I don't know.
What the hell?
I don't know what it is. It's bad luck. I don't know. The visors, the way they're...
Are they wearing visors?
Yeah,
I think everyone's wearing them now,
They
right?
wear visors to cover the eyes. But
okay, but the lower...
The jaw.
I mean,
with Dougie Hamilton, dude, he got hit in the face. Jaw's broken.
Right.
So, shit, there goes our number one defenseman.
Yeah, on the IR.
Dude,
but
that sucks, dude.
How long is that going to take to get back from?
Dude, it's a broken jaw. It's going to take a little more than a few weeks.
Is it?
It's going to take a little more than a couple weeks.
Okay, I thought maybe they just wire it and I was like, all right, get back out there. Like,
I know, that could be possible.
Do you need your jaw to shoot or skate? I mean, listen, I wouldn't do it, but I'm not.
Mark Bavaro played with a broken jaw. Yeah. I don't know, but that's Mark Bavaro.
Right.
Not a lot of people are as tough as that guy.
No, but that sucks, man. And Mercer got hit yesterday, right?
Yeah, Mercer got hit. He came back.
Okay, he's okay.
He's okay.
Thank God.
Mercer's okay. That's good.
Thank God. I saw your tweet, which at Cam Woolley Show, if you're not following, which is like, are you kidding me? Yeah, are you kidding me?
Yes. That's my reaction to a lot of things with my teams is the words, are you kidding me?
No, you're not wrong, man. I saw that too, and I was like, come on. Can't Devils catch a break in the answer?
Yeah, we just need to.
Cam Woolley Show, # fire Judge, as in Joe Judge. We'll get to that later.
James on Twitter, thank you for that one. Saw you have the archive of the Cameron Woolley Show on SoundCloud.
Yeah, we have every episode on there.
Every episode on SoundCloud.
We are currently
the number one show on the Shared Universe Podcast Network on SoundCloud, by the way.
Check the numbers.
I have the best numbers. I have the best numbers on SoundCloud, dude.
Yes, you do. No mystery why. This is a great show.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
I've been here forever. I guess you could say I'm a compiler, but I don't care.
No, you
it's a big boost. I'm number one.
3 years now?
Yeah, the bottom line. 3 years, it's going to be 3. Oh my God. 3 years.
3 years, man.
Jesus Christ. I've been in January of 2019.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Love it.
Oh man,
love it. And I recommend listen to some of the early episodes.
Listen to some of dude. There's a difference. Dude, my voice is a higher pitch.
Well, I mean, you were 14, so
and also we were getting the chemistry down. I've never sat in front of a microphone.
Yeah,
I never sat in front of a microphone before that day, and then I've come in here basically every week. And
definition of swagger, my friends. Confidence.
Yeah, come in like every week, dude.
Fire.
Start as a school project, and we're just like, and I'm just still here. I'm just like,
I love it, man. I love it. I look forward to this each and every Wednesday. So,
dude,
yeah, it's great.
I'm gonna try and find a way to keep this going while I'm in college.
Oh yeah, we will, no doubt. I had a lot of hope during this last week though, and
dude, they're fun. Okay, if they just play if they just score a bunch of goals every game, if the people that I want to get points.
Sure.
They're like, last night didn't piss me off because Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt got points.
Yeah, and their lives decimated, man. They have no Dougie Hamilton. They're missing like 5 guys. It's like
yeah, just
it's a patchwork right now. But these victories last week,
dude, they were not against. Okay, the Oilers, beating the Sabres, that's nothing.
Okay, sure.
But you could dress like 20-something wet napkins and put them in skates and they'd beat the Sabres. But beating and the Oilers, I get it. They're Connor McDavid and they're a lottery team without him. But dude, that was an electric game.
Back and forth scoring.
Back and forth too. A bullshit call on the 5-4 goal from Kyler Yamamoto.
Sure.
It was supposed to be. There was a delayed penalty. Jack Hughes touched it. Dougie Hamilton touched it.
Right.
Didn't get no stoppage, and then Yamamoto ends up at the back door.
Yeah.
And ends up scoring.
That was 8:19 in the third.
And then Yegor Sharangovich on a beautiful tip.
19:29 in the third.
Sharangovich ties it.
Let's get that last minute of play. You're like, it's either okay, it's probably over. You're just watching the clock ticking down. But
Sharangovich tied it. Dude, just
did he tip it? Was it a slapper?
Yeah, it was a tip. It was a
okay.
tip. Dude, he's also started to come on too. Unfortunately, he's in the COVID protocol as well as Pavel Zacha. But
great. I'd say just plant him right in front of the net and just start throwing slap shots at him because that guy he's great at tipping stuff in, man.
He's just a sound player. He's good when he plays on a decent line.
Yeah. So, clock's winding down.
Right there. Simple.
Boom.
Bang.
Boom. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Dude, Mike Smith sucks. I mean, the Oilers, aside from McDavid and Draisaitl, suck. So...
Yeah, but hey, man,
like they have no defense, dude. Beating the Oilers.
Up until this point, we get the point, 1 point, and then you go to OT.
Then you go to OT, another lull Mike Smith moment. But dude, Jack Hughes scoring in overtime. Dude, I just love that it's Jack Hughes, dude. He's again swagger. I have said this about Hughes ever since he's come in the league.
Yes, you have.
He just got an element to him. Again, and I love advanced numbers. There's a statistic for everything, but there's not a statistic for the amount of coolness that Jack Hughes has.
Absolutely.
Right here.
Absolutely. And it's
using the best player on the planet as a screen.
Squirted through the 5-hole. Like in the replay, you can see it. He hit it so hard that it's like.
It just ended up right in.
It's just great, man.
You said 5-hole.
5-hole. 5-hole.
Again, best player on the planet is a
screen. Did he shoot it through his legs
Yeah,
too?
He shot it through Connor McDavid's legs.
Oh man, come on, that's awesome.
Bang.
Yeah. And watch the angle from the goalie, just rips it through the legs. He's got it, and then boop, there it is. Boom, right across the line.
Barely just gets in. Barely.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Oh, that is completely on Mike Smith.
I love it.
Oh my God.
Our friend Ken Danico with the call.
Yeah, our friend. Yes,
our buddy Ken Danico.
Our friend Ken Danico and his commentary partner Steve Cangelosi.
Yes.
Always delivering, as always, a great commentary for the Devils. The Devils have always had good commentators, if you think about it.
Oh yeah,
dude. I didn't.
Doc.
I didn't know this. I didn't know this until like last weekend. But you know that Gary Thorne was the Devils commentator in the 80s?
Yep, yeah.
Dude,
yep.
Gary Thorne.
Dude,
Gary Thorne, arguably the greatest multi-sport play-by-play guy in the history of this planet.
Definitely one of them. Ranking up there with Costas and.
Well, Bob Costas is just known for baseball. Bob Costas just does baseball. Gary Thorne did hockey, baseball. He even did soccer for a bit. Which did imagine how much more watchable that the World Cup would be if Gary Thorne was the one doing the calls. Yeah. And you know him, dude. He did the Orioles games.
Did the Orioles and
for years.
Yeah, wish.
Personally, and okay, this is a super unpopular opinion,
but
His call of Derek Jeter's final hit at Yankee Stadium was better than Michael K's.
Wow.
You can barely find it, but I remember finding it once.
Oh yeah,
Was amazing. As the road commentator outdid Michael K. And I love Michael K. I love him as a play-by-play commentator, and I love him as a radio host. He's very talented at what he does.
Well, Susan.
You can't find it in a lot of places. It's tough to find. You gotta look.
All right. Well,
you gotta look in very specific areas.
Okay. All right.
But dude, Gary Thorne.
I take your word for it.
Yes, dude. Trust me. It's really good. In regards to other New Jersey Devils news, Lindy Ruff is back from COVID. I hate to say this, but unfortunately, because this little stretch of a few games where they played really well, even in the Boston game last night, on basically two limbs. They played well against a fundamentally sound Bruins team, and now Lindy Ruff is back. If they have a bad couple weeks here, you gotta think if they're just gonna let go of Ruff and just see what happens with Nasruddin for the rest of the year.
I mean, if it works, if it works, I'm all for it. I got no loyal to any head coaches. Honestly, in the end, just care about wins, right?
Yeah. Now, granted, we're working with a 4-game sample size here.
It was a good 4 games, though.
A great 4 games. A good 4 games is about as good as we've gotten in the last few years.
And
we live off of good 4-game stretches.
And listen, I don't want to
those are highlights that we get nostalgic about.
And listen, I don't want to get excited or anything.
Yeah, 5 points out of the playoff race. Dude, they were 3 points out of a playoff race.
Yeah.
They were
yesterday.
Prior to yesterday. Dude.
Not insurmountable.
It's so weird. They're in it. And this is completely because the Eastern Conference is garbage and the Bruins have barely played any games. But
sure.
But dude, there's something to be said for the Devils being in this race. I said beginning of the year, I want to be playing meaningful hockey. A couple months into the year. In January, they're still playing meaningful games.
5 points out.
These games still mean something.
They do.
And this is not because of the performance of the team. It's because of
the performance of the other teams.
Yes, the performance of the other teams in the conference
it,
and how bad they are. Dude, I'll take anything at this point. The only reason I somewhat had fun watching the Giants last year was because they were in a division race in a garbage division. The garbage of the garbage.
Well, what's his face? We just would have caught that pass against Philadelphia.
Let's not talk about the 2020 Giants right now.
We will not talk about.
Let's not talk about those Giants.
Barely want to talk about the 2021 Giants, but
I hate talking about the 2020. Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait until the season's over with them. But one other thing I want to talk about with the Devils is
they beat the Caps.
Okay, yeah, they beat the Caps. Dude, that's great.
Caps handed them their 8th loss of the season. 8, I believe, right? 8.
Yeah, dude, the Capitals are 8. A really good team, and they kill us
every time.
Every game, time. Every year, they kill us, and it drives me nuts because I've liked the Capitals. I don't hate the Capitals. Alexander Ovechkin has been one of my favorite players for a really long time. I respect everyone on that team. However, there are 3 players on that team that I can't stand.
Okay.
And those players are Nicholas Backstrom.
Okay.
John Carlson.
Okay.
And Evgeny Kuznetsov.
Okay.
I cannot stand those guys. Because Backstrom and Carlson always score against this team, and Kuznetsov is just a weirdo.
Yeah. Devils almost led this whole game though, until
and then they do. Mackenzie Blackwood. Okay, We need to start talking about Mackenzie.
Tell me what you really think.
As much as, dude, and I hate saying this because Mackenzie Blackwood was like my original narrative guy.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Blackwood was the original guy who I truthed. I was the Mackenzie Blackwood truther.
At times he was the best player on the team, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened to him. He's starting to just let in these soft goals where I'm just in there. I'm like,
dude, yeah.
Really? I'm like,
yeah. I mean, is he overworked?
I'm like,
I mean,
Mackenzie Blackwood is
the backup options are pretty thin right now.
Yeah, because Jonathan Bernier got season-ending surgery. God forbid we have a backup goalie. God forbid we have a backup who has National Hockey League experience.
Yeah.
God forbid we don't have to dig into the annals of the minor league system. We don't have to dig into the ECHL for a backup goaltender.
Right. They sign one, he retires.
You sign one, he gets vertigo, he retires.
Right. Another one.
Sign one, gets hurt, has surgery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last time this team had a good backup was Corey Schneider.
Yeah.
to Corey Schneider, dude, the Brodeur Schneider 10. Dude, the only reason that the Devils didn't make the playoffs in 2014 was because they lost like 13 games in the shootout.
Yes.
That was an extraordinarily painful season.
Yeah.
That was with Jaromir Jagr. Dude, that was
the
Jagr year.
Yeah.
There were a couple Jagr years where he was like 43.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked Jagr as a Devil. Dude, that team is weird. They were old.
Oh, yeah, wasn't their average age like 34 or something crazy like that?
Yeah, it's the opposite of this team where like the oldest guy is
like 29 or something or not. I don't even know.
Yeah, like not very old.
Yeah. But I mean, how great was it to the Devil to watch them beat the Caps in overtime?
Good. So good.
And
look at this assist by Hughes. Look at that, right there.
Yeah, it's great. He kept that puck.
Love that it was Nico Hischier. That's my guy. That's my guy right there.
Yep. Yeah, it's all set up because he races and grabs that puck.
Throws it to Hischier.
Hischier's all open.
Beautiful shot. Open. Beautiful shot. And
yeah, that far side. That is not an easy shot. So
yeah, that's tough.
That's an NHL 22 shot right there, and one that I usually don't even make on a video game. So, hats off to Nico Hischier.
Yeah,
So I was like, shoot, man, they beat the Caps.
Yeah, dude,
they beat the Caps.
So good.
There might be something here, man. There might be something here.
I don't know. Hey, there's something there already. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Let me make this crystal clear.
At full least, strength?
Okay. At least
if they can stay full strength.
If they can, dude, we've seen them at full strength, and we've seen them get their asses kicked at full strength. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's make that clear.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
but
fair enough. But
there is, and I've said this so many times, there's at least a vision here. There's a foundation of players that you can see being here and producing for a really long time.
Yes.
Just look at the center depth. Dude, Jack Hughes, Nico Hischier, Dawson Mercer down the middle.
Great.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Right there. That's something that you can build around. You have Jesper Bratt, 6th round pick. Just a gift from the heavens. Just God saying, here you go.
He's been great.
The guy, nearly a point per game player. Jesper Bratt is the most productive player on this team.
Yeah.
And every single time, and dude, the only reason Pavel Zacha's been staying here as long as he has is because he just happens to be on Jesper Bratt's line most nights.
Yeah.
Like, remember when Dawson Mercer and Andreas Janssen were like scoring at an unreasonably high clip?
When
Jesper Bratt was on their line.
Yeah, when Hughes was out. Yes, I remember.
Yes.
Thank God, too. Thank God it kept him.
Yeah, Jesper Bratt was on that line.
Yeah, for sure.
No, Jack Hughes is scoring at the clip he is right now.
Yeah.
Jesper Bratt.
That's right.
Jesper Bratt's on that line. Dude, Like, the two of them on a line, I don't know why I haven't thought of that before.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to do, because
Yes.
they recently called up Alex Holtz,
They did. He's back.
and they keep toying with him. They put him on a line with Mason Geertsen
Yeah,
last night.
come on. Just let him play with some decent.
Dude, he's the top
line,
prospect.
man.
He has the best shot on the team.
Absolutely.
By default.
Yeah. Right.
He has the best shot on
Right.
the team.
It's not like
So-
he hasn't proven himself.
So maybe you should stick him with Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt. That is something that I desperately want to see. I desperately want to see Alex Holtz on a line with Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt.
Yeah.
I just want to see what happens. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, oh well.
Right. Well, I mean, they've toyed around with the lines enough. Like, let's try this one.
Yeah, dude.
Why not?
Try it.
Why not? Oh man, I see good things happening.
Yeah, dude, yeah, you see what I mean? See what I mean? The Holtz on that line, you're telling me that gives him the best chance to succeed.
Again,
And that's what you want to do with young players. You
Yeah.
want to give them the best chance to succeed.
NHL 22 hit that pause button, like switch the
Edit lines.
over.
Yeah.
Edit lineup. Yeah, yeah. Come on, it's not that hard. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Jeez, man. I hope they get healthy soon. Good.
Yeah, dude.
Home and away
Dude,
against the Blue Jackets this week, and then the Lightning's always a buzzsaw. So
The Lightning's always a toss-up with this team, though. For some reason, the Devils kind of play them well
Yeah, they're
from time to
good.
time.
yeah.
The Devils kind of play them well.
Remember
in 2018 when they swept them in the regular season?
Oh, yeah.
And we went into that
I-
playoff series really confident, thinking that we could beat them.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Good memories. Yeah. Yeah.
It turns out when one person carries a team, it doesn't really translate well into April. So,
Yeah. Well, hopefully these injuries can be healed quickly.
yeah, Jimmy
Broken
Vesey.
jaws.
Jimmy Vesey looking he's going to be back very soon. Put him on that fourth line with McLeod.
Yeah.
And
Jeez.
God, who the hell else is on that fourth line? McLeod and Bastion.
Yeah. Yeah. And then who's got COVID? Like,
I mean, I don't know who's got it, dude. It's so weird.
yeah, it's just not good. Not good. Zach and Sharon Govich are in COVID protocol.
They still have Corey Crawford. On
Yeah, I guess
the report.
officially, I guess. Like,
They still have
yeah,
Crawford
the
on
million
report.
day like IR. Yeah.
Corey Crawford.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Did you watch Winter Classic?
No, I don't.
Oh man.
I see you're wearing the jersey.
Yeah. I mean, these jerseys are awesome, man.
Oh, dude, a great jersey.
I was at.
Speaking of which, I got a Jack Hughes jersey as my
Oh, yeah?
present. Yeah,
Nice.
real nice. And that's hey, he's gonna be here for a long time. Good investment. I look
bet.
at
bet.
jerseys as an investment.
Oh sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have a Kovalchuk jersey, but I
You
didn't.
thought he was gonna be there for 17 years.
I didn't buy it. I think I told this story on Twitter. My friend Walt bought it, but he didn't buy an official one. He bought a Chinese knockoff. And for anyone watching,
Former Cameron Woolley show guest Walt Flanagan.
yeah, for anyone watching or listening, yeah, sure, the Chinese knockoffs are cheaper and they're fairly. They look decent. You might get a stitch off here and there. The problem is the sizing. Now, like a triple X like Chinese knockoff jersey is like a large here. So that you gotta watch over the sizing.
Dude, you're Chinese.
I know. I'm saying yeah. So if you buy a knockoff, buy a couple sizes up. You're gonna pay less, but the sizing. So he bought what he thought was a men's large. End up in America though, that's like a men's small. So he ended up selling it to me, and it's a good looking jersey. It looks great, fight strap, everything. But it didn't fit him, so I benefited, and I was able to legit wear it for a couple of years before he decided to retire and go back to Russia.
You're a large in China.
I'm a large in Chinese knockoff sizing. Yes.
Yes, Chinese knockoff sizing. You're large.
But I went to a Minnesota Wild game at XL Energy Center back in October,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was gonna,
you wore the jersey on the show.
yeah, went in the, always visit the team store. I was gonna buy like a hat or something, maybe a hoodie, and then I saw these, the Wild Winter Classic 2022 jersey. I was like, that looks pretty sharp, man. That's a cool jersey. It doesn't scream Wild. The colors are awesome.
And you ask yourself why your credit score doesn't go up.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, I'm totally using the cart, and it wasn't that much. It was like $100. So
$100? That's a steal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just 100?
Yeah, it was like $100.
Dude, the NHL jerseys are like 200,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, this little souvenir of my time in Minnesota, little souvenir of my time in the game, and this is a jersey I can wear anytime.
It's a nice jersey, dude. It's not nice. Then the material looks.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I love the colors, man. It's like 100 dark green, beige, and bright.
The
red.
Wild have good uniforms.
They do. Their logo's awesome too. With
their logo is kind of weird to me. Dude, the Minnesota Wild will just never really stick with me.
Yeah, I mean, Parisi was over there for a while, and unfortunately, it pained me to watch him go over there. But two notes from the Winter Classic: the Blues walked into the stadium in beach gear, so mind you, it was like 20 degrees, and then it went the game officially the coldest Winter Classic ever.
The coldest, and it was like 10 below.
10 below. These guys in shorts and flip flops. They decided to make a statement, which they did off the ice and on the ice.
Dude, they beat them up.
They
scored. Target Field. Dude, don't play big games at Target Field if you're a team in Minnesota. Don't play big games at Target Field. You won't win.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They scored 5 goals in the
Dude,
second period.
the mustache has icicles coming off of it.
Yeah, it was cold, man. It was cold. I was glad I watched it here. I was at the studio, editing audio, and I was glad I was inside in a 72-degree office because I was cold watching the game.
Dude, I was just...
And, man, it was fun to watch. Outdoor hockey is fun in a cold climate or any climate.
I remember when the Devils played the Rangers at Yankee Stadium for the Stadium Series.
Yeah.
Dude, it was really fun for like 10 minutes, and then the Rangers scored 6 unanswered goals. That went from one of the best hockey memories to one of my worst hockey memories.
Yeah, I want them to do more of that, though, man. I would do Rangers.
Okay. If the Nashville Predators and Dallas Stars can play in a Winter Classic, the Devils can play in a Winter Classic.
Yeah.
Because the main excuse was, they haven't been in the league long enough. Meanwhile, the Dallas Stars and Nashville Predators, 2 teams from the South.
Yeah.
Mind you. And I have no problem with hockey teams in the South.
No,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Everywhere.
Dude.
Which I think I believe Houston should get the next NHL franchise, but that's a whole different story.
Dude,
I love Houston.
I don't know.
4th biggest city in America. They deserve a hockey franchise.
Maybe, yeah. There's a point. I think they should move back to somewhere that's been screwed over.
Oh, like Quebec, the Nordiques.
Yeah, Quebec. Yeah, the Nordiques.
The Nordiques are a team back.
Yeah, they.
Then what's next? Do we get Hartford, the Whalers?
Dude, that'd be awesome. Okay, dude, imagine the Arizona. Okay.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, move.
Okay, imagine the Arizona Coyotes.
Okay, I'm imagining.
Basically, the Arizona Coyotes team right now.
Yes.
Moving to Hartford, becoming the Whalers, and going into the Metropolitan. Actually, no, they'd be in the Atlantic because of the Bruins.
Yeah.
God damn it. I was saying that we'd get to play the Arizona Coyotes 6 times a year.
Yeah.
And that would basically be like 4 free wins. And now that I say that, we're going to get swept by them this year. But...
yeah, thanks for jinxing it.
Yeah.
Thanks for jinxing it. But
yeah,
Rangers Devils Winter Classic at Yankee Stadium. I'm there.
A Devils Rangers Winter Classic. I think it would be MetLife Stadium, maybe. Although I don't like MetLife Stadium. MetLife Stadium is a mid stadium. Although it holds a lot of people, and
I mean, would they play it at Citi Field? No, they do it at Yankee Stadium, right?
Yeah.
I'd be there in a heartbeat, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely be there in a heartbeat.
I'd do it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, that
outdoor
would be awesome.
Hockey's cool, man. That's like it was meant to be played. Like it started on the ice in ponds in Canada, man. That's how it all started. Yeah. I love it. I will watch it every year. I would like to go to one though.
Oh, dude, that would be.
And then
that'd be great.
I would love to go to one where like the team I like is playing, ideally, but you know.
Although, on January 1st in New Jersey,
Yes.
it is not typically cold enough to play hockey.
Oh yeah, that no.
Although they played it at the Cotton Bowl a couple of years ago, so what the hell do I know?
Yeah. Although I do have to mention, was 2 days ago, it was supposed to snow here. It
was
didn't
supposed to snow.
Did you get a snow day?
Yes.
And it didn't do anything. You got to sit home and play play video games all day.
I did fix my sleep schedule partially though that day.
Okay.
Because
After the break.
I still had my alarm set for 7:30 that day. I woke up. I rolled around in my bed for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. And
then my mom came into my room. It's like, you don't have school day. And I was thinking, oh, God, someone got COVID. And
right.
the mom was like, no, snow. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, right. Look outside, nothing. There, not a flake to be found.
There was a little bit of flurries in the middle of the day. And I'm like, might be something.
Yeah.
But no, nothing ever came of it.
Yeah. Oh, we got power rankings here.
NHL power rankings. The New Jersey
where
Devils are
25.
Yeah,
25. Yeah. How they dropped down one from 24 after last week? Whatever. Whatever.
Just because ESPN covers hockey doesn't mean they know about it.
Yeah. Well, they clearly don't. But yeah. Oof. Oh man. Again, though. I got hope for this team. I got a lot of hope for this team.
In the future, at least.
Yeah. I saw how they played. Didn't give up.
Yeah, they can.
Fight.
They can play well.
They've won 2 games in overtime. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them win a game more convincingly where I can, breathe a little easier with 5 minutes left in the third and think, you know what?
Yeah, they got 3.
They're leading by 3 with a few minutes left in the third. I can just sit back and relax. I like the games where I can sit down on my bed with like 5 minutes left in the third period.
Up 3 goals, 5 minutes left. Are you relaxed with this team?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Unless the Devils are like severely outplaying them, then I'm
sure.
Like, yeah.
Sure. But we've seen it before. We've seen collapses.
We've seen 3-goal leads evaporate before.
Just like that. Like that. Yeah, oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they can hold things together. I really hope they can hold things together this week.
It would be great.
Yeah.
Like I'd be thrilled.
Yeah.
To see if.
And for a couple periods yesterday, they were holding it together for a little bit, but
it just fell apart.
It fell apart.
Dude, if Mackenzie Blackwood plays well last night, they possibly win that game.
Yeah.
Wow. That game last night was completely Blackwood's fault.
Yeah, those were some soft. There were some soft goals, my friends. Yeah. So, where are we moving on to? You got. I mean, we're heading into week 18, my friend. NFL, and I know.
I hate this. This was the year of all years that the NFL needed to add an extra game to the schedule.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're basically watching another meaningless game. On your end, which
I
mean, yeah.
I mean, this means a lot for the draft order, but dude, oh my god, just end it. Well, end it already.
It will end after this week. So, I mean, you're looking at 4-13, correct?
Yeah,
and this is not what this is not what you were hoping for. And yeah, I guess by percentages and points and whatever, they would be 4th in the draft order.
Yeah. They can't win themselves into actually they can win themselves into a worse spot, and they can lose themselves into a better spot if the Jets somehow pull one out on Sunday, which would be the most Jets thing ever, but I can't talk shit about any other team.
Right. Yeah. Below them, the Jets, the Lions, the Jaguars. Yeah. And yeah, and none of those teams have anything to play for, so well, yeah, they do. They have something to lose for, though.
Yeah.
Which is great draft
order.
But may I vent for a second? You've been playing fantasy football, as have I. I'm happy to announce I've made it to the finals.
Oh,
I'm playing the number 2 seeded team.
you inherited that team.
I did, but in week 2. It wasn't like it was week 2. Now, granted, I did not draft this team.
Yeah, you didn't draft the team.
But I had to make a few moves throughout the weeks. COVID added a lot of complexities to the season.
Yeah.
So yeah, great. Made it to the finals. You're sitting pretty. Probably going to win this whole thing. My starting quarterback, who has been great for me all year except when he got COVID, Aaron Rodgers. Now, week 18, they've clinched a playoff spot. He's got an injured toe. They're probably going to hold him out. He's probably not going to play this game. Maybe he might take a couple snaps. My starting quarterback is useless this week. Consistently scoring 25 points on average. It's a pretty good chunk. And and my fantasy football championship game, my MVP quarterback is not playing. I'm resting my hopes on winning the championship, probably on Carson Wentz.
Hey. Okay. I was expecting a punchline.
Oh, I mean, that is a punchline.
No, I was expecting I'm waiting for the punchline.
It's either him or Trevor Lawrence.
Carson Wentz. No, do not start Trevor Lawrence.
No, of course not. Now here's
dude, Carson Wentz. That's not bad.
Well, here, maybe give me some advice. Should I pick up Joe Burrow?
The Bengals already clinched.
I know. So
wait, Joe Burrow's on waivers in your league?
Yeah.
The Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he threw 9 touchdowns in the last 2 games or something?
Joe Burrow. Okay,
I think he's injured though.
The Bengals already clinched the
he's
AFC
not playing.
North.
He's not.
I doubt he's playing.
Well, so I'm starting with Carson Wentz then.
Dude, Carson Wentz. Dude, the Colts have a lot to play for. Dude,
They
Carson
do.
Wentz is good.
They do.
Dude, Carson Wentz, he can.
I'm handcuffed here. I got no choice.
Dude, Carson Wentz, it's not bad.
It's not ideal.
I was expecting like something really funny. Like when you,
No,
I thought you were
like
gonna
what?
say, I thought you were gonna say something like Brett Huntley or something.
Okay, no,
no,
come
Tyler
on.
Huntley.
Tyler Huntley. Yeah, no.
Or like
Jared Goff.
like Jared Goff.
No. I mean, Carson Wentz is not ideal. I did play him that week that Rodgers had COVID and lied about it, and I did win that week. So
yeah,
last week in the quarterfinals or semifinals or whatever, my opponent had Antonio Brown, and I beat him handily, but. What happened to Antonio did not help his cause at all. Which I'm sure.
Oh my god!
You gotta have
Antonio.
You gotta have a statement for that, right? You
oh my god! One of the funniest. Well, I wouldn't even say it's funny because it just shows that.
Have we seen anything like this before?
I've never seen this. Like a player. I mean, Vontae Davis retiring at halftime.
Sure.
That one time. That was.
Right, but stripping off the gear, throwing a jersey in the crowd. Doing jumping jacks in the end zone, peace signs. He went like, grand fashion, man. And
he won his ring and dipped.
Yeah, hey, he got the ring. He's probably made plenty of money.
Yeah.
What else? And he's clearly insane.
Threw his shirt into the sand, dude.
Yeah.
He is not right in the head.
That boy ain't right.
Yeah, that boy ain't right.
Yeah. I love it. Third quarter, right? They're losing too.
They're losing.
They need him.
They went on to win this game.
They need him. He's doing jumping jacks. Yeah, thank God. Without him, peace sign runs off. He's going into the locker room, into the sunset. The Bucks say he's not on the team anymore, although they haven't officially cut him. But
Bruce Arians in the post-game press conference.
Yes,
of course, that was the first question he was asked.
Sure,
and. He said, yeah, he is not on the team anymore.
Right.
Straight up. So they cut him.
Yes.
They cut him. As far as I'm concerned, he's
Is he done?
Yeah, I assume so. Although
there's got to be a desperate team out there.
Yeah, there's got to be some idiot team.
Apparently talent wins out over mental stability especially in the NFL. We've seen this multiple times. We saw it already. We thought he was done, and Brady campaigned on his behalf, brought him in, helped him win a ring. He's still, dude can still catch.
Yep.
He's the speed, the physicalness is there now. Can't they? Is there a team desperate enough to pick him up for a run?
Probably be someone. I would say the Raiders, but he already burnt the bridges over there.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like in the NFL, if you crime your way out of the NFL, you go to the CFL. If you crime your way out of the CFL, you go to the Raiders.
Right. I mean, all right, not going to the Patriots.
Not going to the Patriots.
But geez, I don't know. I mean,
probably someone.
Colts, Chargers, perhaps. I mean, is there a team out there?
I don't know.
That'd be like, hey, what do we have to lose?
I can see
the bubble.
I can see the Cowboys doing it.
Cowboys, yeah.
Because since when have the Dallas Cowboys ever cared about
mental stability
and character?
Oh yeah. But based on pure entertainment value alone, you gotta love the guy. Yeah, I love the guy.
He is a very fun topic.
Yes,
Antonio Brown.
I say another team picks him up.
Somebody else is going to pay, but there's no way that the story of Antonio Brown is over.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. I remember who was it? I can't remember. Was it Pac-Man who was lifting weights in his driveway, and his agent was like,
the T.O.
No, T.O. is Terrell Owens. That's right. He's like Terrell. He's like Terrell Owens is a great man. I was like, all right. He's like doing curls in his driveway. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, this is entertaining at least. Yeah. I don't care about.
Also, T.O. was okay. There's a difference between T.O. and A.B.
Okay. I think T.O. was just arrogant, right?
Dude, T.O. played a Super Bowl on one leg.
He did, and they won.
And played really well. No, he didn't win the Super Bowl. He was on the Eagles. That was
right. Okay, yeah.
Pats
Okay, right.
Beat him in that game.
Okay, he didn't. Right, not that one.
But he still had an amazing game.
He did.
He still had over 100 yards receiving. Dude. He
couldn't
showed up.
Yeah.
On one leg. Yeah. There is a massive difference between Antonio Brown and Terrell Owens.
Yeah. But talent trumps all, man. I think people can overlook. People can and have overlooked a lot.
Yes.
So, yeah. Well, good luck to whoever picks him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In regards to the New York Football Giants, let's talk about Joe Judge for a second.
Yes.
Now, Joe Judge, last week, reports were coming out saying that he was safe. Then, whatever the hell that was, on Sunday happened.
Oh, yeah, fake news.
And then his post-game presser, I shit you not, was the most pathetic and desperate move I have ever seen from a head coach in franchise history.
Okay.
Now, this is including the benching of Eli Manning. Including the benching of Eli Manning. Now, that was pathetic on its own.
Absolutely.
That was a desperate attempt to keep a job on its own. That was bad.
Yes.
But what Joe Judge said in that 11-minute rant, and we have seen a lot of people go on rants in front of the press and lie through their teeth.
Yes.
And know that, and they know that they were lying. Joe Judge lied compulsively for 11 minutes on Sunday after the game. Now, if you could pull up some of the things that he said in the presser. This was after he said it, but he said that, quote, I know this is a place that players want to play. It's a place that a lot of players are gonna want to play for a long time. Oh yeah, that's why former players are going out and saying that the Giants are a terrible place to be. And he said he said in the presser
Yes.
that former players call him and say that they wish they were still on the team. He's saying that players are acting like obsessive exes.
Name a who? Who's doing
Nobody. Nobody.
No way. Who's calling and wishing that they were back on the Giants?
Yes. No, he said that.
Okay.
And I guarantee that even if Judge's job was safe, like completely safe, before the game against Chicago, I guarantee he was a little rattling after that game against the Bears. Because not only was that one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen this team do, and I didn't even watch a second of the game. I just knew that everything just went horribly on every facet. And the way he talked like that, he wasn't speaking to us. He wasn't speaking to the press. I believe he was speaking to John Mara.
Oh, sure.
Basically saying, please give me my job back. I swear to God, everything is fine. You know that part from, that scene? I think it's in Lethal Weapon or The Naked Gun.
Yes.
The Naked Gun, where the building is exploding.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing to see here.
Please avert your eyes.
Please.
Nothing to see here.
Right. And the truck has just crashed into a fireworks factory and it's going, There's.
Yes, that was the NFL head coach press conference equivalent of that. And he fired Jason Garrett. That was his scapegoat. Offense plays worse somehow.
Yes.
Without Jason Garrett there. Now, granted, that's most of it is because Daniel Jones got hurt. But he just lost his scapegoat. He fired his scapegoat too early.
Oops.
So
should have waited.
He's just.
It's all on you now.
Yeah, and he said that, in quote, so this ain't a team that's having fistfights on the sideline. This ain't some clown show organization or something else.
I mean,
Have you seen
4-12?
Look at an NFL meme page,
Right.
Joe. Look at an NFL meme page. You are giving them endless amounts of content with the things that you say and especially the product that you put on the field.
Yes.
This was nothing short.
It's a clown show.
It is a clown show. What the hell is okay? Oh my God. Oh, okay. So, and he said they're talking. He said no golf clubs in the locker room,
Right.
dude. What? And he's saying that the culture's good. Wait, what culture have you built? What culture have you built here exactly? Because all I see is losing.
Yes.
A culture of losing.
So he's claiming the Giants are headed in the right direction. Is that what
Yes. Where? No. Again, this is not to us because he knows that to us this doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't rule out that he's enough of a tone-deaf idiot to think that we like what we're seeing.
Right.
But this is him speaking to John Mara.
Right.
Now, John Mara, don't get me started on that guy. He is every bit as guilty as everybody else is in this franchise's fall from a well-respected, prestigious organization to the joke that it is today.
Yeah. What was the Giants' record last year?
6-10.
And it's going to be 4-13. So that's not the right direction.
Yeah, the wrong direction in every way.
I don't care how you spin it. That is not the right direction. That is the wrong direction. I can tell you got more players here that are going to be free agents next year, right? We're in my office every day begging to come back. Begging to come back.
Begging? He's the one who's begging to come back.
Right. Their players who coached last year calling twice a week talking about how much they wish they were still here, and they're getting paid more somewhere else. Get out of here. There's no chance that's happening.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Absolutely no chance.
That is neurotic.
Why would you say that?
Because he's ridiculous. He's clinging on to his job for dear life.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
trust me, guys. He said, "Trust me, guys. I'm not the most patient guy myself." You're the definition of patience. You are the definition of too patient. You are the exact reason that we should not be patient.
Yes.
We have been patient for far too long.
Yeah.
We have been patient through the losing. We have been patient. You are a third head coach, and as far as I'm concerned, you're the worst. This guy's worse than McAdoo. I never thought in my entire life.
You just said it.
Never in my entire life
just said it.
did I think that I would see a New York Giant head coach that I would hate more than Ben McAdoo. Lo and behold, this goofball comes along and he breaks me even more than McAdoo ever did.
Wow, that's a...
And Ben McAdoo benched, he threw the greatest quarterback in the history of his franchise under the bus.
He did.
And Joe Judge has surpassed that. You want to know something that the Giants did with Ben McAdoo? They made the playoffs.
Yeah.
You want to know something that was better with Ben McAdoo here? The locker room culture, because guess what? They won games for 1 year. Now, the second year, he lost the locker room. Absolutely, he lost the locker room in his second year. But, dude, is your definition of culture that no player is going out in public and bashing you? Is that how low the standards have gotten?
And they're begging to come back. Don't forget
if the
that.
bar,
they're begging to come back.
Okay, if the bar... Here, okay, so say, hypothetically.
Okay, that's the bar.
This lightsaber is the bar.
Okay.
It's pretty low.
Right.
This is Ben McAdoo's locker room culture. Right here.
Right.
Nearly touching the table.
Okay.
If this is your standard for what good locker room culture should be, if it's anywhere above this line.
Yes.
Anywhere above the lightsaber. Anywhere above the lightsaber. If anywhere above the lightsaber is considered good culture, okay, say the lightsaber was McAdoo.
Okay. Where's Joe Judge?
Maybe this. Yeah, because players aren't going out and bashing the team on a daily basis.
Right.
That's the standard. That's the standard. Are you kidding me? That's the standard. And okay, so they have that standard, along with parading themselves as a great organization. Why? My God, dude, and let me tell you this.
Okay.
I think what speaks more about the locker room is that performances like that abomination on Sunday
not good.
look like a team that has given up on their coach. And I have seen some hideous performances over the years. I know bad football when I see it. I have a PhD in watching shitty football.
29-3 to the Bears, ladies and gentlemen.
An Andy Dalton-led Chicago Bears team.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Glennon had a net passing yards of -10. -10. Net passing yards. The lowest in this league in over a decade. Do you have any idea? It's harder to do
that possible? I guess
than
it is.
accidentally have a good game. It is harder to do that. Like, it is impressive just how god-awful.
He almost ran for as long as he threw. He had one 13-yard carry.
Dude,
He almost ran it.
this is It's the worst thing I've ever seen. It's awful. Now, Saquon Barkley ran well, but that's the only positive.
He did 102 yards, so
Not bad. No. I do not want to be happy. I need to stay angry.
okay.
I need to stay
You know
wired.
me, I'm always like, where's the positive in all this?
I need to be. We have the yin and yang, but I need to stay wired here. Now there's questions as to whether he's going to come back. The team has played this badly, and the press conferences.
According to Joe Judge, he's probably begging to come back. So
this is, saying that players are begging to come back. Dude, Mara is looking at this, and now John Mara's pathetic. Like, I hate John Mara. I will go out and formally say that I hate John Mara. And now I don't hate people in sports other than owners, because like coaches and players, like they're going out there, they're just doing their job.
Right.
John Mara is a multi-billionaire. Like, that is, like, the people like that don't really need a lot of sympathy.
They don't have to do anything. They just throw money at stuff, and they can't even do that right. So.
Yeah.
And when they don't, like
if you're the owner,
when they don't
if you're the owner, you have no excuse.
Right.
If you're the owner, you have nothing that you can stand on.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
Like, dude, that performance on Sunday might have sealed his fate. Might have. Now, if that's not enough.
Well, you got one more team against the soon-to-be formally named Washington football team.
That's gonna be weird.
For them to have a name, a real name, or this game, or both.
I don't know. Wait.
What's going to be weird? The Washington football team getting a real name, or them battling the Giants for Week 18.
That's
They're both weird. Okay,
it's both weird. Yeah. The Giants are gonna get their asses kicked on Sunday. They got Jake Fromm starting at quarterback, so whoopee.
You can't put. Can he do worse than Mike Lennon? He showed a couple flashes, right?
Anything can be worse with the New York Giants. I literally said this like a few minutes ago. I never thought it would get worse than Ben McAdoo, but lo and behold, it's gotten worse than Ben McAdoo.
Yes, it has, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it has.
Like, I will never say it can't get worse ever again, because it has. Like, this can get worse. I will say this can get worse, and it's more likely that it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, I'm looking at this last week just for any meaningful games. There are a couple out there.
Chargers Raiders.
Both 9-7. Niners Rams, perhaps.
Nah, I don't know what the stakes in that are.
Yeah.
The number one seed in the NFC is still up for actually, is it? Or are the Packers?
No, I think they had to have locked it up, right?
Okay, look at the.
Let's look at the playoff picture here. Yeah, I mean, 13-3.
No.
So Colts, Chargers, Niners, Saints.
Yeah, dude, that could be something.
Yeah.
I think the Steelers, if some morbid stuff happens, they'll actually. I think if they win, no.
There's some weird stuff that has to go on.
For the Steelers to make it,
I think
it's if they win and the Chargers and Raiders tie, they make
it. Yes. Which
I think
is
that's the case.
Highly unlikely, but I mean, stranger things have happened.
I mean, I think the Colts are also on the. It's actually wait a second. No, that's not the case. The Colts can lose, and if the Steelers win, they make it.
Yeah, probably not happening, but again, stranger things have happened.
Yeah,
for sure.
Stranger things they have happened.
Yeah, very strange things.
Yes.
Oh,
But the Giants. Hearing some stuff about Jim Harbaugh if he's leaving Michigan, which, by the way, sorry about the loss in the college.
Oh man, they got
playoff.
killed, man.
Georgia.
I mean,
Georgia.
We all saw it coming, but I thought they would play a little better. But nope, they got their asses handed to them. What are you gonna do? Setting up a rematch Yeah, that sucked. But hey, you know what? They beat Ohio State. They made it. They made it. They made it.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I can. That's all I can ask for this year. I mean, I would have loved to have seen them win the national championship, but yeah, I'm overall very satisfied that they beat Ohio State. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's a
yeah,
success
you know,
in
you got
my
the
book.
Michigan State fans, Ohio State fans laughing, but hey, you guys didn't even make it, so shut up. Yeah, so shut up. So
Jim Harbaugh, if he ends up
well,
leaving.
wait, yeah, where's he gonna where's he
If
going?
Joe Judge gets fired, I would very much like
Oh, yeah?
Jim Harbaugh
yeah?
to be hired by. Yes.
Ooh,
Jim Harbaugh's teams were always competitive and watchable.
okay, yeah, good point.
Jim Harbaugh on the Giants, that would work.
This could be interesting.
I would love it if Jim Harbaugh was on the Giants. He would have won. The Giants had to get ridiculously lucky in the 2011 NFC Championship game. They escaped by the skin of their teeth.
Yes.
The Harbaugh's 49ers would have won a Super Bowl if it weren't for the Giants getting lucky in that game.
Right.
They would have beaten that Pats team
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that. Yeah, I would like to see that too. I think he could. He's one of those coaches that he yells, right? Gets mad.
Yells,
He's
gets
one of
mad.
those like, yeah.
I like coaches that yell and get mad.
I think that's part of the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. To yell at
get mad.
multi-millionaires to like run laps and stuff. Yeah.
Although the running laps hasn't worked with Joe Judge, but
No, it didn't. No, it did not.
yep.
But yeah, but still. Oh man. Oh. Any baseball news? Anything? It's getting close. It's January.
Dude,
You got anything?
Ken Rosenthal got fired from
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Network for criticizing Rob Manfred. My opinions on this are straightforward. They are
Jeez, man, I get fired every day if that were the
MLB
case.
Network. That move was gutless and soft. Gutless and soft. That is the best way to describe that firing of Rob Manfred. Or the firing of Ken Rosenthal.
Yeah.
For
Manfred's still there.
Rob Manfred's still
He's still signing the.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's still there.
Yeah. Jeez, man. Is there? I've not heard anything though on these CBA negotiations, man. So
It's
it's January. Pitchers and catchers supposed to report in a month and a half.
dude.
Spring
it's
training and
been a while,
months.
dude. We gotta start cracking. And if the most publicity that baseball has gotten in the last few months is their most notable reporter getting fired for criticizing the commissioner, this is something
that's
that
pretty pathetic.
no, this is something. This just shows the MLB Network is just state-run media. I'm sorry, I can't take them seriously ever again after this. And is their overall content better than NFL Network and NHL Network? Yeah, of course.
No, I watch them because they're there. It's not like
Yeah,
I don't
Quick
watch
Pitch.
it for hard hitting news or like good.
Dude,
reporting.
Quick Pitch is a great show, but this just shows that MLB Network is just state-run media, straight up. State-run media.
Baseball propaganda.
Was it? Yeah. They're like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, dude, what is this? Like, what is this? North Korea? Like, dude.
Oh well, nothing's that bad, but however, we don't get baseball anytime soon. It could be.
Dude.
It could be. That's un-American to not have baseball this season.
Yeah, dude, that would be, 94. I don't know how people survived 1994.
Yeah, and
Yankee fans, dude, they couldn't. I don't know.
what's to save them when when they came back? They had Cal Ripken. They had steroids.
There's
What
nothing.
now?
Well, what's
What
gonna
now?
save? What's gonna save them? We already went through steroids.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
Maybe they let one guy juice a ridiculous amount to break. The
like
long
one
run
person
record.
per team. We get
We get a ridiculous. Imagine like Aaron Judge.
Yeah, that's what
on
I was saying.
juice.
Aaron Judge.
Imagine Aaron Judge on like an insane amount of juice.
I would like to see that.
Imagine, dude, you're telling me that he wouldn't hit 60?
Oh, right. He'd probably hit more than 60. Yeah.
60 would be a nice
Yeah.
bar. An over-under of 60 and a half.
Like Trey Mancini on steroids.
Trey Mancini, that would be nice.
Comeback player of the year, Trey Mancini. Like,
Yeah.
On steroids. Yeah, he picked one player per team to let him like, medically inject them. Under the supervision of a doctor, but make sure that they don't get too much like back acne or. But yeah, that would bring me back. I would watch that. Steroids. Or you could come to an agreement. I think
you could come to an agreement before the season.
Yeah. For sure. Oh man.
This freezes the free agency market.
Yeah. Yeah, because literally, there's nothing there. Yeah, we got nothing.
Nothing to chew on.
Got nothing. Where's Baker Mayfield going? What's his future?
I don't know. I know, but like back to the Ken Rosenthal thing. Stuff like this is why I podcast and value creative freedom. Because, like, when you're part of networks like MLB Network, who are controlling of their people, it really cuts off their ability to
it's crap,
showcase
right?
their talent.
Isn't this great? We can say whatever we want.
Yeah,
we can criticize whoever we want.
Yeah, we can criticize. We can't really say whatever we want, but like there are times where, like I gotta, like when I tell my friends that I want to record a video, I gotta tell them not to make the joke. Granted, the jokes that they make, as hilarious as they are,
Yes.
like I could never stream my friends and I playing Jackbox Party Pack.
Oh boy.
I could never stream my friends and I. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you play Jackbox?
Yeah. So what? You got a couple of heated drawful matches where you're telling
No, Quiplash.
Quiplash. Yeah.
A TKO. The drawings.
Oh boy.
Of the drawings.
Can't even imagine what a train wreck this is.
To my friends and I. Dude,
can't even
we
imagine.
Are crazy.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, you probably shouldn't stream those.
Yeah, I'm not streaming those.
You're definitely not becoming president at any point if you stream those.
I'm not going to become president at any point. Anyway.
Hey, you never know. But
I mean, you can become president after saying a bunch of nasty shit.
Right. But yeah, come on. You criticize Rob Manfred all you want, man. We have. We haven't really criticized him that much, though.
Yeah. No, Bob.
Batman, sure.
Manfred. No, Batman. You're
a Batman supporter.
I don't hate Gary Batman. Like, as weird as he can be at times, bottom line is he's doing a better job than Roger Goodell and Rob Manfred.
Yeah. I suppose.
Adam Silver's just a good commissioner overall.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about him, so good point.
Also, I must say, if you are the commissioner of a major sport, probably not a good idea to piss off a journalist who has dirt on everyone and everything in this league.
True.
Like, dude, and Ken Rosenthal still writes for The Athletic. The Athletic doesn't care if dirt gets dug up on different people. Like, The Athletic was where he dropped the Astros scandal.
Breaking news here. Hall of Famer T.O. Torello absolutely wants to replace Antonio Brown and join the Buccaneers. 48-year-old
That'd be great.
T.O.
Dude, I'd be for it. That'd be fun. Tell me that wouldn't be
I
fun.
would watch that.
Yeah.
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 Help in a playoff run. Yeah, probably
Like a
not.
fifth receiver.
Yeah.
Maybe he can be a little athletic.
Yeah.
Maybe he does yoga.
Sure.
But guy still works out.
Sure. Eats his mingies every morning.
He eats mingies. Yeah, the mingies. The mingies are the key, though.
Mingies are always the key.
He has to eat his mingies every day.
Yeah. Easy, very easy. Crack open a box. Put some milk in there. Oat milk, soy milk, whatever you want.
Not soy milk.
Okay, not soy milk. Almond milk.
Soy milk.
Almond milk. Boom.
Cringe. No, just milk.
It's milk. Whole milk. Good old
just milk.
American USA whole milk. USDA dairy whole milk.
Not a whole milk. Like,
all right,
maybe
low 2% in there. And,
normal milk. Just normal milk.
Just no fancy milk. So, anything else on that list that you worked on while you were? I won't tell people where you worked on that. So,
That's when I had free time. It's
Okay.
not like I was in class.
okay. Hey, even if you were, man.
This is my school iPad. If they saw, dude, it's my iPad.
Yeah.
They know what my iPad looks like.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, this podcast started because that's cool. So
Yeah, man. Cheers to that. Shout out to Voyagers.
yeah, shout out to Voyagers.
Oh. Anything else? First show of the year. First show of 2020.
Yeah, first
I
show
love
of
it, man.
2020.
Love it. We made it this far and we keep going, my friend.
Yeah. I guess we end things off, dude. You saw Spider-Man, I'm assuming.
I did. I finally saw it.
Click off if you haven't seen the
Come on,
movie.
at this point, you haven't.
At this point, if you haven't, grace period's over.
Yes. Even for
Grace period's
Yeah,
over.
when did I go? I think I went.
It has been.
When I went.
Let's see.
I think I went Saturday night.
Nearly 3 weeks.
Yeah, it has been. So I finally saw it Saturday night in IMAX, and
Real good.
blown away. Blown away. I loved it.
Dude,
loved
I
it.
never thought that they'd make a movie as good as Spider-Verse.
Nope.
But
Yeah.
dude, that dude, No Way Home was better.
Yeah.
Straight up, it was a better movie.
They're both great movies.
They're both
We're
great movies,
Very
but No Way
fortunate to
Home-
live in 2022, where we get movies like this for sure.
Yeah, dude. And dude, all the actors were great. Dude, they all, like, everyone nailed it. But when I tell you, dude, best part of that movie was Andrew Garfield.
He
If
was
you
great.
told me, like, going in, if you told me that when all three of them were together, if you told me that Andrew Garfield would have been the one who turned in the best
Yeah.
performance out of him, Tom Holland, and Tobey
Yeah,
Maguire,
I wouldn't have believed it, but
I wouldn't have believed it. Because Andrew Garfield was the one who had the least to lose. He just went out there and just acted.
He
You know,
did.
he just did it.
he did. Had a great script. Had
Dude,
great
and
actors
I
that act
never,
around, and,
I
yeah.
never hated him as.
I didn't hate
Spider-Man.
him, I just
I'm
didn't
not
like
going to
the-
pretend I was a huge fan of him either. Like,
Yeah.
like everybody else on the internet who's pretending that they were always a believer in Andrew Garfield.
Yeah,
as I always thought he was a good Spider-Man.
Yeah, I didn't think the scripts were that great.
The Amazing Spider. They were okay.
Yeah,
movies,
but I want Spider-Man. Like Tobey Maguire, the first one I remember that one. That one.
Tobey Maguire, he was a good
was
Spider-Man
memorable.
and a good Peter
And
Parker.
second one, not bad either. Doc Ock.
The second one
great.
was great. You could
So
argue it was
great that
better.
he came
the
back.
third one was
Hey, that was a train wreck.
that third one that was weird, but it was good in its own right.
Yeah, but you still got but they brought back all the villains, man.
And then probably, oh my god, dude,
Can you imagine?
Doc Ock
So
killed
good.
it.
He was great.
They became a good guy at the end, and that was so fun when
With
he.
a little help from his friendly neighborhood Spider-Men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Willem Dafoe back. crazy
Willem
as ever.
Dafoe's the Green Goblin, dude. He was born to play that role.
It's just great that 20 years
Dude,
you get
20
that
years
call
later,
again, man.
he came in,
Yep.
just did a great job. That was his most iconic role.
Yeah.
When he dies, people are gonna post Green Goblin clips on
Yeah.
like on the internet. People are
I'm
gonna
something of a scientist myself.
yeah. Dude, when he said that, that was
great.
that was so
was
funny.
great. It was great.
And it was fan servicey, but not too fan servicey.
No, they really
Like you needed a lot. That movie was just a big glob of fan service, but they did it in the form of a great movie with emotional moments. And everybody was the big criticism around the MCU Spider-Man was that he never really had a lot of room to grow. In a way, he was never really given any big decisions that he had to make. He was always seen as just he was just Tony Stark's little protege, and I don't know. People didn't think he was Spider-Man. The very few of his detractors said that he wasn't a real
get
Spider-Man.
out of here.
Even though the other Spider-Men,
Yes.
and Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, they didn't have to obey the laws of fitting into the continuity of a vast universe
Right.
of multiple characters that are already established.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, they nailed every moment of that movie. They nailed it, man.
You nailed it, dude. That Aunt May, when everyone was thinking, where's Uncle Ben? Who's the Uncle Ben of the MCU? Turns out it was Aunt May.
Hey, all along, my friends.
Dude.
Hey,
And
all along.
I remember watching that scene. And there are not a lot of moments in Marvel movies that really surprise you.
Right.
See what y'all, Marvel movies, they're great. the best thing that ever happened to the comic industry. Best. Just the best.
Yeah.
But I will say that a lot of the movies are predictable. Aunt May dying was not something I predicted.
Nope.
Because Aunt May doesn't die.
No.
Nobody.
Aunt
Aunt May's not supposed to die. Uncle Ben's the one who died.
Right.
When Tony Stark died, everyone's like, oh, that was his Uncle Ben moment.
He had a good run, but nope.
Like, that was his Uncle Ben moment. And then when Aunt May, dude, that was, honestly, I think that was a better utilization of the with great power comes great responsibility line.
Yeah.
I personally think that was a better utilization than the original Uncle Ben in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, which now, by the way,
yeah, that was right out of the comics.
Which, by the way, 2002 Spider-Man is now canonically the first MCU movie in chronological order. Think about that.
Good point.
And you know how I said last week about how they'd fit the X-Men into the MCU? They just pulled, you know how they pulled Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield from their universes, from their movies, where they are already established.
You can pull anyone from anywhere now.
You're telling me that they can spare $20 million for Hugh Jackman?
They can.
To come back?
Drop in the bucket, my friend. Drop in the bucket.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, Hugh Jackman, like that. I don't know if he wants to come back as Wolverine, though.
Come on. Come back. It'll be fun.
Dude, it would
come
be.
Back for
No,
the fun.
I want to do it. I don't know if he wants to do it. I would. Hugh Jackman was a great Wolverine, though. The X-Men movies are always kind of hit or miss.
Most of them were good. Most of them were very
and the
good.
original one was good. They got
2 was good.
Good
3,
they
not
were
so good.
Were underrated.
You know, yeah, for sure.
Last Stand, I like the scene with the Juggernaut.
Last Stand was good.
Days of Future Past,
Great movie. I like it.
Liked it.
Apocalypse, not so much.
Apocalypse, I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
I didn't mind Apocalypse. It's a movie for some reason that was always on.
Okay.
So I'd watch it and I'd be like, no, don't mind this.
Right.
But yeah, Days of Future Past, that was really good. The X-Men Origins Wolverine, those movies were weird.
Yeah. Yeah, Logan's a good movie.
Look, I haven't seen Logan.
Oh,
yeah, I gotta see
Logan's
it.
Awesome. They do not hold back in that movie. It's pretty awesome. So.
Or it's really gritty for a superhero movie. So
yeah.
Like the Christopher Nolan Batman side.
They get real,
of things.
man. They get real. So.
Which also, have you seen the trailer for that yet?
I have. Yeah, the Batman.
The Batman Robert Pattinson. Dude,
looks good.
When I first heard that Robert Pattinson was going to be Batman, everyone was like, "Oh God, Twilight."
Yeah, but there's a reason why he got cast. So let's not.
But hey, I love that they're finally doing the Riddler.
Oh yeah,
he's one of the big iconic.
He is
Batman villains, and
they've
done the Joker to death at this point.
Yeah, the Joker's the Joker, though.
Yeah, the Joker already has 2 Oscars under.
Yeah, good point. Yes, he does.
Under his name. So, like, that is how much they've done the Joker. They've done Catwoman a lot. They did Scarecrow. They did Bane. Bane, dude. Tom Hardy is Bane. That was good.
Tom Hardy as anything is pretty good.
Yeah.
So
did you see Venom in the after credits?
Yes, I did.
No, I'm calling that Ned is going to be Venom in next Spider-Man. Although everyone's saying he's going to be the Hobgoblin.
Yeah, I mean I think there's a comic book storyline where that happens. So we'll find out soon. But it's all going to be fun.
Dude, this is going to be great. With the multiverse, I think this is the only way that they could top the Thanos storyline.
Yeah. Oh man, well now it's open up for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it opens for everything now.
A lot, and then
Miles Morales has been teased multiple times.
Just do it.
They can pull him from his movie.
Yes, they can. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be a hell of a.
You
gotta wonder if Andrew Garfield's gonna. That apparently he's willing to do a third Amazing Spider-Man movie,
and he probably I would watch it
because people all of a sudden love Andrew Garfield.
He did a great job.
Again, great job. He was the best part of that movie.
Yeah, welcome back, my friend.
Best part of that movie.
Welcome back.
Tobey Maguire they didn't really reach with him because he already had an established fandom for him. They didn't want to mess with him too much.
Yeah.
Although that scene where he was like, "No, you are amazing. You are amazing.
You are amazing.
You're amazing."
Yeah. That was
The way they all talked to each other,
was funny.
the chemistry was there.
Yeah.
It was just a great. The scenes where they pointed at each other was like the Spider-Man
like
meme.
the meme. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
So great. But yes, I finally saw it. Thank goodness.
It was
All right.
great. Doctor Strange, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was there too. Let the record show, Spider-Man got in a fight with Doctor Strange and won.
Yeah.
That was weird. That is how much they are setting up Spider-Man to become a big part of the MCU.
Yeah. The power.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Spider-Man, like, you know how Spider-Man in other movies is just kind of like a part-time, or in the comics, he's kind of just a part-time Avenger.
Yeah.
Where he shows up whenever.
Yeah.
And he was that way in Infinity War and Endgame.
Yep.
Where he was just kind of a part-time, where he just showed up, joined the fight.
Yeah. You need him now, though.
And he's going to become like an Avenger now.
Yeah.
Although nobody knows who Peter Parker is anymore. So
Nope. So I love
but
it.
that ending.
It's great.
Oh, dude, that's a great movie. Finally able to talk to you about it.
Good job. Good job, Marvel.
Yeah, dude, great. Dude,
Good job.
Marvel. I was wondering how Marvel was going to... I was, like, cautious about how Marvel was going to do things after Endgame. And, like, their first few movies and stuff after Endgame, it was kind of like, what's going to happen? It was hit or miss.
Yeah.
But, dude, No Way Home...
Nope.
I put it firmly at number 5 on my Marvel movies list.
Wait, where are the other 4?
I put
Infinity War,
Endgame, Infinity War, Winter Soldier, and Civil War.
Ah, okay.
That's
Okay. Good.
that is my
Good one.
top 5. And there are only 2 movies on that list that I would nominate for an Oscar, and that is Infinity War and Winter Soldier. I feel like, in my opinion, that those were the only really Oscar-worthy Marvel movies.
Yeah. Oh, right on, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Happy 2022, everybody.
Happy 2022. Here's to hoping that Joe Judge gets fired. Devils hopefully win some more games. It'll be fun, to see some more entertaining games out of the Devils.
Yeah, hopefully we get baseball soon. So
yeah, hopefully everything going well. Hopefully I don't come in next week more angry. Although anger is good content.
Yes, it is.
So there are times where I kind of, in a sick way, I kind of
you want things
bad.
You want things to tank. Okay.
I don't want bad things to happen, but I do want bad things to happen.
Funny how that
with my teams. Yeah.
All right.
It's the plights of a podcaster. Okay, so from Ming Chen at a Shared Universe Podcast Studio, I'm Cameron Woolley. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Check all the links in the description below. My merch, my Discord server, my social media. Go follow that. Follow my Twitter. Stay tuned for other stuff. And as always, stay classy, New Jersey.